Hello everybody, welcome back. This is just a shop project update for the week because we don't got any parts and we're just waiting on stuff to happen. So last weekend we went to the track. It was a great day, and we're all pretty much shot after the Friday all the weekend. I think Pete had some stuff to do Saturday, but we just took it easy and rolled back into work this week because we all got jobs. So one thing I didn't show from the track day was at the end of the day they had like a little award ceremony for the Mustang Club, and everybody came to the ceremony there where the trophies were at with their time slips, and it was all who had the fastest this and that, and I managed to bring home 2 trophies. So one was for the fastest elapsed time for 1979 to 2022 Mustang. So quite a big, broad brush of cars to roll into that group. And I'm not saying that my car is the fastest thing on the planet. I'm not setting the world on fire. To me, it is just a quick street car, full interior, not gutted or anything like that. But at 11.15 at 126 was enough to take home the win for the weekend. You saw as I was doing some of the walkthrough there, some of the other cars were in attendance, and from that group, there wasn't anything really even close. I mean, I just came prepared with drag tires and trying to get down track as quick as I could. But guys spending some S550s with superchargers with pulleys, and people with turbo kits on them, and drag radials and all the stuff, 800 horsepower and little 480 horsepower Fox body, brings home the W. Kind of tells you something. Either they can't drive or I don't know what they're doing. But there was a lot of money getting thrown around at that event, and I walked home with the trophy. So, but yeah, this is for fastest elapsed time, and this one was for fastest terminal speed, 79 to 2022. So 11.15 at 126 was enough to bring it home. So it's kind of neat, but very unexpected, and I didn't think I was going to get anything. I wasn't there to compete, but hey, they're gonna have a little ceremony there for the club members. I pretty much only joined the Mustang Club of America, or the Mustang Owners Club of Great Britain, just to get to the track event, because you had to be a member to sign up for it at the time. So, but whatever. So, well, that aside, other things really going on as far as wrench turning. I did get the center caps for the Bogarts. They showed up 2 days ago, so they just machined them deeper in here to fit over the brake rotors. So I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to use those again. But they're there and waiting. While I was at the track, the yellow Mustang that I ran against, they have they're pretty much a race-only car now, and it is they had some problems with their last transmission, and they went to a Liberty transmission. So they're able to go full-on power shifts, with foot to the floor, and not worry about it. But their old transmission was a face-plated Tremec TKO, and they heard it a while ago, and that's why they upgraded. And he was looking at selling the transmission a while ago as parts, and I saw what he had, made him an offer, and I guess there wasn't any takers. So, and even at what I offered and what I got it for, I'm still dubious to whether I could it's gonna be worth it. But while I was at the track, we picked this up. So this is old school TKO. You can tell by the way that the tapered shifter mount is 3550/TKO. It's got the big 31 spline output. It's got the 26 spline input. But inside was like kind of a hand grenade went off. So for 200 pounds, what I picked it up for, I'm gonna see what's salvageable, if the transmission's salvageable or it's just parts. So I'll get into it. I don't know how much content I'm gonna get out of this, if any, depending on what I find and what I can get parts for, if I can put this thing back together as a streetable transmission, non-face plated. So I do have a used input shaft, a 10 spline input, so I can convert this to like the standard, a 10 spline input shaft, just to make it an easier transmission to use or sell. I have a 3550 main shaft, but I can't put that in here for a standard 28 spline output because the tail shaft housing itself has been machined larger for a larger bushing. So once you machine it bigger, you can't go back. So I'll leave it in this configuration probably and see how it goes. See what I can get into. See what trouble there is. Last time I did a 3550 was for my 85 GT, and I contacted Handler Motorsports, and they do a lot. Well, I won't say they do a lot, but they do a fair amount of conversions for face plating and rebuilding and things like that. So I was looking for like synchronizer assemblies for these. And if you've ever rebuilt the T5 and then you go to start working on a 3550 Tremec or TKO Tremec, prices triple or quadruple when you talk about these transmissions for the same items. So you can't get single slider assemblies, you got to buy whole hubs with everything because it's all matched and stuff. So the expense goes up really quickly, and they have new parts that they can sell me, but they also has good used takeout parts. Like if they have somebody that has a brand new transmission and they want it face plated, well, they don't just, Tremec doesn't sell just face plated transmission. They start with a regular one, and then a handler will swap out the guts. Well, they keep the guts out of brand new transmissions. Can't sell the parts as new, but they're new used and priced very affordably and reasonably. So last time I did a lot of work, I got some decent, great parts in from conversions and stuff like that. So hopefully, I mean, this has been a couple years now, I can get something again. It'll bring the price down to a point where putting this transmission back together will be reasonable and doable, and it won't just be a waste of time and money, because it'll be more trouble than it's worth. So, and what else we got? So if you look here, you'll see there's no engine on the stand anymore, because the engine for the 289 for the GT40 replica is on the run stand now. So it's getting super close. I need to flip the exhaust over, mount the headers and string it up, hook up the hoses. Still waiting on a package from Summit Racing with all the core plugs that I'm going to need to seal it up. I picked up some oil. I got 5 quarts in there now. I'm waiting on the dipstick. So, because some places say that that's a 6-quart oil pan, some places say it's a 7. So I'm going to wait and see to add the last 2 quarts what the dipstick's going to say. So, I got the starter down here. That's the OG starter from my 85 Mustang. That thing's still, it's just the old school style and big. It's not like the mini starter style, so, but it still works. Goes on the run stand, and I'm hoping within about 2 weeks we'll get this thing going. I got the used pulley in the mail. Sandblasted it and painted it. Ordered the belt. That should be coming here in a day or so. Distributor's all rebuilt. All new guts, new springs, weights. And make sure the bushing runs true. Got the new steel distributor gear on it. Ready to go. Waiting for some more parts to show up. So I got the other valve cover cleaned up. So they're both looking pretty good. And this will be an exciting little project. So you can see from the run stand here, I got wideband 02 meter. Got a tachometer. I just got to shove back in there because John borrowed it for a little bit, troubleshooting his tachometer issue, oil pressure, water temperature. Got an old MSD box I can wire in if necessary, but don't think I'll need it. I want to test this distributor all by itself. We got plenty of coils to run, and I'll just have to get the appropriate wire to run it. So I even got a voltage regulator circuit wired in, so I'll wire this up to the alternator, so we'll make sure it's charging the start battery. But yeah, it's usually a fun time. One thing I want to do is get like tubing to vent the exhaust gases outside. Every time you run it, you just fume yourself out and you just reek of exhaust. for the rest of the day until you change your clothes and get a shower before you go to bed. So that's a big up and coming series of videos there soon. So I know the owner's going to be a little pleased to start seeing some of that stuff and getting so close to the finish line. No word on the 390 parts yet, so I want to get this stuff cleared up, but that's why the stand is free. So as soon as the 390 block shows up, it can go right on the stand. So, I mean, it should be hopefully any day now, but I don't know how long it's going to take. No telling with English machine shops, so things are happening. So I don't know how much more content on the coupe I'm going to get. So I think we might get John. John's got some ignition upgrades to do. Pete's got a couple more weeks to wait, probably a month and a half to wait for pistons to show up. So things are dragging, but they're moving. We're having fun. Finally hit rain for the first time in like 2 months today. So hopefully we'll be getting back to some good weather. So, all right, that's the updates for the week. I'll catch you guys soon.